In today's video, we are going to be playing Imagine. I will give you a version with just down strums. Or a version with the picking pattern. Which, it sounds a lot like what the piano is doing. So let's get started. Okay, so I would like 3 beats of C. And then 1 beat of CMaj7, and then F. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so it's gonna be C, 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 fall down, and F. Now the little lick that we're doing there is gonna be open A string, then 1st fret, then 2nd. And then it's back to C, fall, open string F. There's something really beautiful happening with the A string. So let me just play what's happening on A string when you're strumming. Isn't that so pretty? It's so delicate and it's a tiny detail, but it makes a big difference. Okay, so with this song, you can do 2 things. You can do just down strums, which sounds so beautiful. And then your little pick. Okay, you can do that. Or you can add a little bit of a bounce to it, which sounds like more of what the piano is doing. And so what I'm doing there is I'm picking strings G, E, A, and then the C with my index finger. It sounds so cool, right? It sounds really close to what the piano does. So I recommend you, there's a plane flying right over the house, sorry about that. I recommend that if you're more of a beginner, give me the down strums, memorize the chords, and once you have the chords memorized, then do the picking pattern. Because even if you're a beginner, you can totally do this, but one thing has to be memorized. And if you're going to be focusing on a picking pattern, it's best if the chords are up here already. Now, if you're doing the picking pattern, you're still going to stop the pattern after your index finger pick. And same thing with this. So let me play that. So let's just try and play through the first verse. Here we go. 1, 2, ready, breathe. Again, keep breathing, be gentle. Imagine there's no heaven. Okay, so there we're going to transition into the next part that has a little bit more volume. So when I got to the F, I did down, up, up, down, up, down, up. Down, up, up, down, up, down, up. So I did my last phrase. And then down, up, down, up, down, up. Okay, that just gives a little bit more volume. So this is why it's so important that in the first verse, you're being very delicate. Make sure your strums are not heavy. We do not want this. Sorry, we do not want this. We don't want that. You almost want to be too quiet. Answer this question with your playing. How would you play if the instrument was a harp? How would you play it? think you'd hear more of the individual strings as opposed to, see how that's too jagged and too harsh? So be very gentle with that first verse so that when you get to that transition here, and down, up, up, down, up, down, up. Imagine all the people. So that's a really fun transition because we don't really move a lot in the fingers and I just get excited about it. I like it. Okay, so we've just done the down, up, down, up, down, up, and stay right there. Imagine. Then lift the index finger, but leave the middle finger down. D minor, people. Back to F. So cool, so easy to memorize. Do that one more time. 1, 2, 2 Fs. Go. Imagine all the people. Go to a G. Living for today. Okay, so there you can do another little nice touch. Living for, and then on today, give me a G, G7. G, 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 G7. You back. Okay, so now you know the verse, now you know that fun little transition part. So let's go to the next part. Okay, so I'm gonna teach this in 2 ways because there's one way that it's challenging. Like there's no other way to say it. It's challenging. But there is a way to break it down and still sound like the original on our ukulele. So let me teach the easy way first. And then if you're one of my intermediate players, you've been here for a while, then you have to do the other part. Don't cheat this one on me, okay? So hold on. Because I've got the chords here. I want to make sure I say this right. Okay. So we're going to have F twice. You may, and G twice. Say, and here's where we have this little transition. I'm a C, C major 7. We're fine there. Now for my easy version, I'm doing 2 E7s. Okay, so let me play that line. You may say I'm a dreamer. And repeat. You're gonna do that 3 times. And then to finish the phrase, it's F, G, and C. So let's try the easy playthrough of this, and then I'll come back and teach the intermediate one. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2, breathe, ready, go. You may say I'm a dreamer, but I'm not the only one. Alright, for my advanced people, you do not get 2 E7s. You get an E and then an E7, like this. So the F is the same, the G is the same, and then it's C, C major 7, E, E7, F. I know it's challenging, but it sounds so cool. Let's try it. 1, 2, drop the shoulders, 2, ready, go. I hope someday you will join us, and the world will live as one. Now, because we have that little picking pattern, I think it's really useful to have an instrument that you're comfortable holding. So, if you have a soprano and you feel like you're sliding down there, I would add a strap because you have that little part on there. I'm using a tenor that I rest on my lap, and that's really helpful for me. I just cross my legs and the tenor just sits at the right height. This is the all solid mahogany ukulele from Enya. It's like really affordable, especially considering that's an all solid instrument. I will link it down below. This one also has both strap buttons, so if I wanted to add a strap, I could. But for me, because it's already a tenor size and it sits so high on just by sitting on my lap, I'm comfortable with it. But I just wanted to mention the ukulele that I'm using in case you're looking for something that's a little different and a solid instrument that is within a really nice budget. If you would like a play along of this song, head over to my Patreon. I'll link it down below. I made a play along video there and a printable there as well for you. I hope that you enjoyed today's video, and I hope that you'll come back for another one. Ciao.